Guys, gonna be bringing you a short video today on the Olight Baton 3. And the reason I'm bringing you this video is because this light has absolutely changed my life. This is an amazing carry flashlight. It is almost perfect. Almost. Very, very close to being perfect. And it has taken me years to come across the perfect everyday carry flashlight for me, my life, and in my job, my career. Years of searching, years of looking, different keychain type flashlights, different small flashlights, and they've all fallen short to one degree or another for different reasons. And this one really does stand out, and it's 2 notches above the best of the rest. This is basically a gush video, guys, because I feel like I've arrived at the end of a long, long flashlight journey, and it's like I crossed the finish line. Almost. I'm very close to the finish line. I can see the finish line right in front of me. There's like 1, maybe 2 things that I would change. Like I said, guys, this is a gush video. I'm just going to rant and rave about this flashlight because it does it all for me. It takes care of all of my needs and everything that I want in a little carry flashlight. Obviously, one of the reasons that I love this thing is it's so small, compact, and carryable. Super lightweight, guys. It's not heavy at all. You don't really notice that you have it on you. It's basically 2.5 inches long, so it's real short. It's a little over 3/4 of an inch in diameter, so it's not really wide. So it's very carryable. A lot of times you don't even realize you have it on you until you need it. And when you need it, you're like, oh crap, I've already got my flashlight in my pocket. So you don't have to run back to the truck. You don't have to run back inside of the house. You don't have to run back to the ambulance if you're working. It's an amazing little flashlight that you can have on you. Another reason I love this flashlight is because it packs a punch. You've got 1,200 lumens on tap for a solid minute at the press of a button. That is a lot of freaking light. And in a little carry light for me, I like a carry light that's going to throw a wide beam, very wide, a floody type of light. And this does the job. It does not have a hot spot. It has a very bright, wide, evenly distributed, broad beam of light. So it's very good for your closer, room-to-room, shorter distances type of light when you need a lot of light in a smaller area, if that makes sense. So it packs a punch. It throws a great broad flood beam. And not only that, it packs a light punch as well if you want it. It'll run on moonlight mode, which is a 1/2 lumen, for 20 days. I have found myself using this as a night light while I'm at work. I'll throw this thing on moonlight, hold it down to moonlight, 1/2 lumen, throw it on my nightstand. I got all my junk that I carry around in my pockets on the nightstand. And when it's pitch black at night and I have to get up and make a call, a 911 call, my light's already on. It's super low dim, so it's not blinding. It's so dim that I can go to sleep. It doesn't bother me or other people. And if I got to get up, I can just grab my lights right there, gather all my crap, put it back in my pockets, and I'm on my way. And having a runtime of 20 days, the amount of light or battery that you've used in that 8 hours while you were asleep, max of 8 hours. A lot of times it's not going to be 8 hours, but say you did leave it on for 8 hours. You're using a minuscule amount of battery from the light. So when you go out after it's been on moonlight for 8 hours, you've got plenty of life left in that battery to do whatever job that you need this light to do. So that is a wonderful feature. It's got the punch and it's got the low output as well. And you know, if I want a little more than just moonlight mode, if I want to run it on low as basically a reading type of light, I can run it on 12 lumens for 33 hours. There ain't no way I'm going to be leaving it on reading for 33 hours, but I might leave it on for 30 minutes to an hour on 12 lumens to give me enough light to whatever, say I am reading or I'm plugging chargers in or messing with whatever. You're still looking at using a minuscule amount of your battery life. So it's going to be able to, it will be there when you need it on the job. And it will have plenty of battery life to do the job, even after you've used it. And that's a problem I've ran into with a lot of your little keychain flashlights is they don't have much battery. You know, you'll use them throughout the day, different things, and then when you really need the light, it's almost dead. So that's probably the second big reason I love this light. Another big reason is gonna be the freaking that little green dot right there is it's a wonderful feature to have on a flashlight, guys. This is a real-time battery life indicator. So I know at the glance, when I just glance down at my hand and the light, I know exactly how much battery life I've got. Well, maybe not exactly how much life, but I know how much is left. If you're in green, you're 60 to 100% of battery life. Orange, you're at 60 to 20, is it 20 or 10? I believe it's 60 to 10%, you're in the yellow. And then below 10%, you're in the red. So I know right around how much battery life I've got in real time. It's not going to conk out on me without warning me first. So great feature. I wish every light had a real-time battery life indicator. It's amazing. Once you get used to it, guys, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to a light that you have to keep up with how much battery you have left consciously. Another great light that I carry is, what is it called? The 4.7's Mini Mark III. And I've done a comparison video of these two lights. And it is a great light. It is a great light. But the features that this light has over that one is it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal to have a real-time battery life indicator. For me it is. It's so nice. And like I said, when you get used to it, you don't want to go back. I have to keep up consciously with how much battery life I've got left in my Mini Mark III. So you don't have to do that with this. So it's amazing. Very, very handy. Very, very useful. Very, very useful. The charging mechanism on this light, guys, it's a magnetic battery light, magnetic battery charger. This one happens to be the premium. I got the premium version, so it's got this portable one. But even if you didn't have the portable one, you've got a magnetic charger. So you just slap it on there, and it's charging. Put it in your case, or you slap it on the charger, the magnetic charger that comes with the other ones, and it's charging. Super easy. You don't have to take it apart to slap it on the charger. There's no little rubber caps you have to dig out with your fingernails to get to your micro USB or your micro USB-C or whatever they're charging with these days. No little rubber, gaskets, caps to fool around with. Super easy, super fast, super easy. It's just a great light, guys. It's just a great light. There's only probably two things I would change about this light. The first is it is not comfortable This right here sticks into my finger. This little pointy thing. It's not comfortable to hold. That jabs right in my finger. And I know you're probably supposed to hold it back here, but I can't hold it back here. It's just, I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I can't hold it back there. I gotta hold it right up close to the lens. And it winds up stabbing my finger. So I don't know what they could do about that. Maybe just make that even with the rest of the light. Why does it have to stick out like that? Actually, I know why they stick it out like that, because they want it to be easy to slide in and out of whatever you're wanting to latch it onto. So that's why it's like that. But that's one thing I would change. The other thing I would change, actually there's three things I would change. The other things I would change would be, this is a cooler type of light. So it's a very not natural light. So it doesn't show up colors as well as a warmer light with your 4,500, 4,000 K outputs. This is like what does it say? It says it on the lens. It's a 6,000 to 7,000 K output. So it's a cooler light, doesn't show up colors as well. So it would be nice to have a warmer light that's going to be a little bit easier on the eyes. That would be nice. The third thing I would change is I would have a double click to turbo and a double click back. This will double click to turbo, but it does not double click back to your previous setting. The other light that they do that with is the Warrior Mini 2. You double click, goes to turbo, double click again, it goes back to its previous setting. So let's see where I want to put this thing. All right, we're in moonlight mode for the Warrior Mini 2. We're in moonlight mode and we want to jump it up to turbo, double click. All right, we're done with turbo, double click, back. You're back in moonlight mode. So that is a very handy feature to have with a flashlight. Great mode changer user interface there. I wish the Baton 3 did that. Those are the three things I would change about it. Change the clip a little bit, possibly do, and this is not a necessarily one that I would for sure change, but it would be cool if they had versions with the warmer output and then the double click mode changer. That's what I would change about this light. It's a great light, guys. Highly recommend it. I will have the Amazon link in the description below if you're interested. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think about this flashlight. We will see y'all on the next one.